So I feel like an achiever every time I get a bloom. Nurturing plants is so humbling. So Lillian introduced me to plants. I never thought that I would love plants, but she introduced me to the love and the care for plants, and I've seen that grow in our country, in Kampala. So I'm so glad that people are embracing greens, they're embracing blooms and bringing them from the outside to the inside, or taking from the inside to the outside. My name is Joan Tumhaire, the founder of Joan Spaces, which is an interior design and decor firm. And in my free time, I love to cook, I love hosting people, I love to work out and travel. My favorite plant is the peace lily, particularly the giant peace lily, because it is hardy. You don't have to spend a lot looking after it. And the fact that it's both an indoor and outdoor plant, yes, I think that is why I love it. I love the green leaves, the huge green leaves. So for the peace lily, there is not really much. So I occasionally fertilize. Every after 2 weeks, I give it NPK depending on the needs and how it's performing. And I also make sure that I water. So when it's indoors, I give it water every after 2 or 3 days. Then, of course, sometimes I take it outside because, plants, we get them out of their natural environment, which is out, and we put them indoors. So, yes, that is how I look after my peace lily. Of course, I clean it. When it is sick, I treat it. Oh, God. Nurturing plants is so humbling because you get a plant when it is this little, and then you have to look after it, and then when it grows and it becomes big, it is such a fulfilling journey. However, plants are like people, they go through seasons. So sometimes the season is bad, it's attacked by pests, it falls sick, just like human beings, and you have to nurture, you have to care for it during that time. So for me, nurturing plants is such a humbling experience, yet at the same time, it is fulfilling. When you see it bloom, give you the first, second, third, fourth bloom, it is so amazing. So I feel like an achiever every time I get a bloom. First one is water the plants. Even if it's alone, by the way, it needs watering when it's very dry. So let's water our lawns, and then number two, water your plants. There is a lawn where sometimes a plant will look bad, not because it is sick, but it just needs water. So water the plant just like the way human beings feed. You eat breakfast in the morning, maybe you have a lunch, then you have dinner. Plants need to feed as well. So water and fertilize. One, I hear many people saying when I'm in flower shops, or you have this gardening convention, you hear people saying, oh, I don't want to buy a plant that will give me a hard time to look after. I want to buy a plant that can grow on its own. No, that is wrong. Everything that grows needs to be looked after. Even if it's in the wild, somehow out there in the wild, there is rain, or there is the sun, there is an ecosystem that is looking after this plant. So whatever plant we buy, make sure that, or remember that you will have to put in some time and look after it. By first and foremost thanking Maua&More for giving me this opportunity to be part of the gardening experience. I met Maua&More a long time ago. She potted for me the very first plants, 2 peace lilies. I still have them, and this is over 10 years ago. So Maua&More, or Lillian, introduced me to plants. I never thought that I would love plants, but she introduced me to the love and the care for plants, and I've seen that grow in our country, in Kampala. So I'm so glad that people are embracing greens, they're embracing blooms and bringing them from the outside to the inside, or taking from the inside to the outside. So this is a great opportunity. I love, 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 absolutely love what Maua&More has done in the landscape of gardening and flowers. Jesus, yeah. Oh my God. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Oh, it's my passing medium too. Own. Thank you. Thank you, Maua&More.